Okay, so let's start with fractions. So fractions are the number which are the part of the whole number. So
Yes.
if I say whole is a single object, then fraction is the part.
Yes, ma'am.
Like we can express fraction as P upon Q.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so P is called numerator
Yes, ma'am. And Q is denominator.
and Q is called denominator. It is correct. Okay, now we can classify fraction. So let me classify, or let us say types of fractions. So first is proper fraction. So do you know what are proper fractions?
Yeah. Uh, Proper fractions are the fraction in which numerator are small and denominator is big.
Very good. So if I talk about proper fraction, then in proper fraction, numerator, if I compare numerator and denominator, then I can say numerator is lesser than denominator. So denominator you can see, like if I write 1 by 2, then 2 is greater than 1.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is example of proper fraction. 1 by 2, or you can say 2 by 10, or you can say 2 by 13, whatever. So denominator is greater than numerator in proper fraction.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's move to improper fraction. So what are improper fractions?
Non-improper fraction are the fractions in which numerator is big and denominator is less.
Correct. Numerator is larger or numerator is greater than denominator. Then we
Yes.
call it improper fraction. Like you can say 12 upon 5 or 11 upon 7. These are improper fraction.
Yes, ma'am.
So wherever numerator is big, then we call it improper fraction. Okay, so let's move to mixed fraction.
No,
What are mixed fractions?
mixed fractions are the fractions, ma'am, in which there is whole and there are parts.
Correct. Or you can say mixed fraction has two parts, a natural number and a proper fraction.
Okay, ma'am.
It consists of
Natural number.
two parts, a natural number and a proper fraction.
Yes, sir.
If I give you example, then you can think that 3 5 by 7, where 3 is natural number and 5 by 7 is a proper fraction. So what is 3 5 by 7? It means 3 plus 5 by 7.
Ma'am,
Okay,
can you repeat?
if I ask you the value of 3 5 by 7, then you can just visualize it like 3 plus 5 by 7.
Okay, ma'am.
Or if you want to change it into fraction, then you have to multiply 7 into 3
And ma'am plus 5.
and plus 5. So that is 7 threes are 21 plus 5. So 26 upon 7. So you can do any of the method. I'm just giving you an insight that mixed fraction is sum of, or it does have two things. One is natural number and another is a proper fraction.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So now come to decimal fraction. So decimal fraction means a fraction whose denominator is like multiple of 10. It is a fraction whose denominator is, you can say, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, anything like this, multiple of 10.
Okay, ma'am.
Like if I give you some example, you can just think 3 upon 10. So 3 upon 10 is like 0.3. This is a decimal fraction. Like you can have 327 upon 100. So this is again a decimal fraction. If I change into decimal number, then it is 3.27. So
Oh,
yes. So decimal fraction means whose denominator is a multiple of 10.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, so let's move to vulgar fraction. So vulgar fraction means whose fraction is not like 10, 100,000, whose denominator is other than 10, 100,000. It is not a multiple of 10.
Okay, ma'am.
So write the definition of vulgar fraction. A fraction whose denominator is a number other than 10, 100,000. If I give you example, like you can say 7 upon 11. Here denominator is not 10, or like 5 upon 214. So you can see here denominator is not 10, 100 or 1000. So it is a vulgar fraction.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so if I talk about like fraction, do you know what are like fractions?
No, I think like fractions are the fractions in which one numerator is 1.
No, like fractions are the fractions which have same denominator.
Okay, ma'am.
Fractions having same denominator. So whenever the denominators are same, we call them like fraction, like 3 by 11, 5 by 11, 9 by 11. These are like fractions. Every of this fraction has denominator as 11. So we call them like fraction.
Oh,
Denominators are same.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, so what are unlike fractions?
Now I think whose denominator is not the same.
Very good. So the fractions whose denominators are different. Fractions whose denominator are different. These are called unlike fractions.
Okay, ma'am.
Like 3 by 5, 7 by 11, 9 by 4. You can say denominators are different.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so let's move to equivalent fraction. So what are equivalent fractions?
No, I think whose numerator are the same.
No, whose values are same. अगर हम उसको reduce करें या मल्टीप्लाई करें या डिवाइड करें एंड वी आर गेटिंग द सेम वैल्यू, अगर हमें सेम वैल्यू मिलती है देन वी कॉल इट इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शन.
Okay, ma'am.
So two fractions are called equivalent fractions if they have same value, like 1 by 2 and 2 by 4. Can you see? Like if I multiply 1 by 2, if I multiply numerator as well as denominator by 2, then it will becomes 2 by 4.
Yes, ma'am.
So their value is same. Or if I cut it, if I cut 2 by 4, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So yes, I am getting 1 by 2. So you can see these two are equivalent fraction. Their value is same.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's move to the simplest fraction. Simplest form of fraction. What is the simplest form of fraction?
The simplest form of fraction is the form when the fraction cannot be reduced more.
Yeah, when the fraction cannot be reduced more, or you can say numerator and denominator do not have any common factor other than 1.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
So
like who?
like 3 by 5, 2
Yes.
by 5. Okay, so can we move to some questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's start the practice. Write the natural numbers from 3 to 19. What fraction of them are even numbers?
Okay, ma'am.
So give it a try.
Okay,
Then
ma'am.
I will explain. I am giving you 5 minutes to try.
Ma'am, 15.
See, 3 to 19. So 19 minus 3. What is the way of counting the natural number? 19 minus 3 plus 1. So when you count it, it comes out to be there are 17 natural numbers from 3 to 19. Okay, like if I want to count how many digits or how many numbers are there between 1 to 10. 1 to 10, so how I will count? 10 minus 1 plus 1. So 9 plus 1, that is making 10 numbers.
Ma'am, we have to add, we have to count 3 and 19 also.
Yeah, we need to count 3 and 19 also because they are also natural number.
Okay, ma'am, I did not count them.
Okay, so write the natural numbers from 3 to 19. It is not written, you need to exclude them.
Okay, ma'am.
So if you out of this number, what are even numbers? Even numbers. So it starts from 4 because 3 is odd.
Yes, ma'am.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 and 18. 19 is again odd. So
Yes.
when you count the number of even number, it is 4 plus 4, 8. Okay, so now you need to find the fraction. How many are even? So fraction is equal to number of even number upon number of natural number. So what are even number? That are 8, and total number of natural number is 17. So the correct answer is 8 by 17.
Okay, ma'am.
So let's move or practice the second one.
Okay, ma'am.
2 by 5 is equal to 45. That dash you need to fill. What should I write in the numerator?
Ma'am, 1 minute. Ma'am, 18.
You are correct. So I should write 18. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Reduce the fraction into lowest form.
Okay, ma'am.
75 divided by 135.
Ma'am, 1 minute. Ma'am, 1 minute. Ma'am, I'm not able to understand this question.
No problem. So see, if I write the factors of 75, okay, so how can I write 75? Or you just cut it by 5. Do you know how to cut it? Since these two numbers are ending with 5, so I can cut it by 5. So if I divide 75 by 5, then 5 ones are 5, then 2 remains 25. So 25 means 5 fives are 25.
Yes, ma'am. 15.
If I cut 135 by 5, it is 5 twos are 10. Then 3 remains from this 13. So 3 5. So 5 7 ja 35. So
Ma'am, 15 by 27.
15 by 27. Now if you remember the divisibility rule of 3, then 5 plus 1 is making 6. So it is divisible by 3.
Yes,
And like 2 plus 7 is 9. It is again divisible by 3. So I will be cutting it, dividing it by 3. So 3 fives are 15 and 3 nines are 27. So can I reduce it further?
no, ma'am.
I cannot reduce it further. So this is my final answer.
Okay, ma'am.
So please write it down, then I will be giving you the second one for reducing.
Okay, ma'am, I have written.
Okay, so next one is 660 divided by 168.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you do this?
Yeah, no issue. So if I cut it by 2, then 2 threes are 6, 2 threes are 6, 0, 2 eights are 16, 2 fours are 8.
Ma'am, it's taking too much time.
Yeah, so if I cut it again by 2, 2 ones are 2, then 1 remains 13. So 2 6 are 12, 1 remains, 2 fives are 10. If I cut it by 2, 2 fours are 8, 2 twos are 4. Okay. So I can check 42 is divisible by 6. 4 plus 2 is 6. It is divisible by 3 also. If you check the numerator, 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. It is divisible by 3. So let's cut it by 3. 3 fives are 15. 1 remain. 3 fives are 15. If I cut it by 3, 3 ones are 3. 1 remain. 3 fours are 12. Can I cut it further? So I cannot cut it further. See, 55 is 5 into 11 and 14 is 2 into 7. So there is no common factor. So I will leave it here only.
Okay, ma'am.
So the final answer is 55 upon 14.
Ma'am, please wait a minute.
Yeah.
Ma'am, done. Ma'am, done.
Okay. Okay. So let me tell you the next question. Convert 7 by 8, 17 by 12, 41 by 45 into equivalent like fractions. So we need to change it into equivalent like fractions. So you can see the denominators are different. And
Yeah.
the definition of like fraction is we need to have same denominator. So what should be the way we follow here? So we will take the LCM of 8, 12 and 45
Okay, ma'am.
to make the denominator same.
Okay, ma'am.
So LCM means we need to divide it by some prime number.
Yes,
Let's let's say if I divide it by 2, then I'm getting 2 4s are 8, 2 6 are 12, 45. So if I again divide it by 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6 and 45. If I now divide it by 2, then I can divide right 1. 3 I cannot divide it by 2. 45 I cannot divide it by 2. If I divide it by 3, so then I will be dividing it by 3 again and then 5. So what is LCM of 8, 12 and 45? It is equal to, I have to write 2 3 times, then 3 into 3 into 5.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, so when you solve it, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. Okay, 24 3s are 72, 72 5s are is 72 5s are is 360.
Okay, ma'am.
So LCM of 8, 12 and 45 comes out to be 360.
Okay, ma'am.
So see 7 by 8, if I want to change the denominator into 360. what should I multiply to both numerator as well as denominator if I want to get the denominator as 360? So you can see from the LCM 2 2s are 4 2s are 8. So 8 is already there. So what should I multiply? 5 3s are 15, 15 3s are 45. So I should multiply in both numerator as well as denominator 45. So what the numerator will change into 7 5s are 35, 3 is carryover, 7 4s are 28 and 3 is 31. So you are getting 315 divided by 360.
Okay, ma'am.
So Samraj, try 17 by 12, change it into denominator 360, and again try for 41 upon 45, change it to denominator 360.
Okay, ma'am, 1 minute. Ma'am, can you tell me how you find it to multiply by which number?
See, like if it is 17 upon 12.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if I want to make it 360, by which number should I multiply so that I get 360? So 12 3 ja 36, isn't it? 12 3s are 36. So I should have multiply both numerator as well as denominator by 30.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, you said 12 into 3.
12 into 3 is 36.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so what is the numerator?
Ma'am, the numerator will be 1 minute. Ma'am, 510.
Correct. Okay, so we are left with 41 into 45. So what should I multiply in numerator and denominator so that I got 360?
Ma'am, ma'am, 1 minute. Ma'am, we'll multiply 8 by 45 into 8.
45 into 80 to make it 360. Just a minute. 8 5 is 40. No, 8. You are correct. It is 8 only.
Ma'am, can you just show me the last slide? I just want to copy it.
Yeah.
Oh, ma'am, done.
Okay. Just a minute. I am moving to the next page. Okay. Complete this. Samraj,
Ma'am, the numerator will be 328.
328. You are correct. So now we got all converted into equivalent like fraction. So can we move ahead?
Ma'am, can you tell me, ma'am, how can we convert fraction into decimals? Ma'am, the conversion. One.
Yeah. I will be doing it. We will be moving step by step, Samraj.
Okay,
So let's complete what we have learned today.
okay, ma'am.
So like next question is you need to arrange fractions in ascending order. Ascending order means smaller than bigger than biggest. So 5 by 6, 11 by 16 and 13 upon 18. So do you have ideas for how to attempt this type of question?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we will again take out the LCM.
You are correct. So please try, else
Yes,
I will help you.
yes, ma'am. I'm trying.
Okay, Samrat.
Yes, ma'am.
When
Ma'am,
you say for 5 by 6, have you converted into?
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it is coming 120 by 144. And ma'am, I have also converted 11 by 16 is equals to 99 by 144.
You are correct. 99 by 144.
And ma'am, now I'm trying to find that what 18 will be multiplied to.
It should be multiplied by 8. You can just check from the unit place. Unit place, you can see it is 4. So
Yes.
what could I multiply in 8 so that I get unit place as 4? So it is 8.
Okay, ma'am.
So now if I arrange them in ascending order,
Yes, ma'am.
and I have again to convert it into the original number, that is 11 by 16, and 104 is 13 upon 18, and 120 upon 144 is 5 upon 6. So
Okay.
this is the final answer.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Samraj, so let's meet tomorrow at the same time, 5 to 6 p.m.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, practice.